this kick. Tripped up, knocked down at
every possession.
From the 29 on first down. A handoff is to Warren. He was iffy a couple of days ago.
He held Pittsburgh's run game to under 2 yards a carry. So to come out here on the opening, trying to find themselves a little bit, just like they're off.
Delayed handoff, Warren again. Able to push the pile, and he is just short of first down yard.
The ball, our time of possession, we've owned that definitively. He said now on the offensive end, we've just got to convert some third downs. And he said, well,
third down, that's for Pittsburgh. That's just their second conversion on third down in this game, all set up.
In. Quick snap. Gainwell finds a little room over the right side. Survived a hit. And
safety who's dropping in, and he's right there in position, and they've been good throughout the first half in tackling in the open field, but
they are going to assist and move the ball back 2 yards to the 22. You saw Gainwell after getting the hand. Ground attack has been ground to a halt coming into tonight. Here's another good run. Try to go to the air here. Rodgers end zone's got his man. Touchdown, Marquez Valdez. And the two teammates from their days with the Green Bay Packers connect with the Pittsburgh.
And he comes across. They've got a crossing route. They got man on the one side, zone on the other. And when Valdez Scantling.
So they run it to get it in position. And then Marquez Valdez Scantling from 19 yards.
Hasn't taken the deep shots beyond 20 yards down the field like we saw a week ago, and until last week that had been a little bit of a
Yeah, Joe, Aaron Rodgers has been saying all year that this season will likely be his last, that he didn't want to return a really sweet experience, he said, just being here.
Here tonight. Best starting field position for Miami tonight, and Achane gets knocked down by Cam Hayward, who's been doing it a long. Colts against San Francisco, coming off the shelf at the age of 44. I mean, guys can walk out.
Night. That's a tough place to go play after a hiatus of 5 years.
Here's Ingold. He gets met by Malik Harrison.
Big MVP, and I think it'd be hard to walk away when you had a year like that.
Here's a blitz. Tagovailoa knocked down.
Show it as soon as the ball snapped. Here he comes, and with his speed, just nowhere that they have had on third down in the first half continue here in the first, and that's in the second half.
Here's Austin on the return, not much.
They'd hate to throw back a big victory last week with not finishing up business tonight.
Here's DK Metcalf, his second catch, and he gets tripped up.
On second down.
Here's Washington. And it was Jack Jones who
teams with 12 men on the field.
Here's Gainwell. Big hole up the gut. And also has 18 career touchdown passes. They mark Gainwell short, so now he gets it here and gets plenty more. First down. Tackle right guard, center, and left guard. It's Sayamalo who missed.
He played really any football.
Steelers dominating this third quarter. This is nearly that close.
Boy, that was so close, and really just a
13 straight. Third down and 6. And timeout. Play clock on that 2nd and 6. Rodgers was looking for his 8th interception of the year.
Well, there was a tug, no question. I didn't see that it altered much.
For the Steelers, who sit on top in the AFC North.
Well, I've got to believe
now he goes out to the right. Quick throw, wide open, Freiermuth. His first catch.
Turn and run because he's got to cover that seam with that 2-deep look. Metcalf goes outside, and it just opens everything up right
to make a catch. They hand it Gainwell. And well played by the Dolphins.
And hold them to 3 points. It just feels like a touchdown here, and this game's gotten away from it.
Looking left all the way, now back. Rodgers. Freiermuth. They can't hook up.
Bradley Chubb, and it's one-on-one. He's not getting any help, and It's been like this a good part of the night. And I know coming into this game, Mike Tomlin talks more playing time.
On third down, got it to DK Metcalf. And fighting his way for the...
Who read it the entire way, just not quite able to get there.
28 yards for the touchdown. And that's 3 straight touchdowns. Sit and exhale and enjoy what he's been able to do tonight. 19 of 22 top teams in the AFC North here. Could very well be for the division. Here is D. Eskridge on the return. Can't get to the third.
Who breaks on it, makes a great play, just not quite able to get there. And that's why I say a lot of times I think arm strength's way overrated. But the
about arm strength of DK Metcalf. He threw Minkah Fitzpatrick, who was trying to make a tackle off to the side, and just...
This turns into a pass-a-thon for Miami. It's only going to look worse.
This one is nearly picked as Highsmith was there.
As I mentioned earlier in this game, it's just something that, and even if Highsmith doesn't get his hands on...
Steelers playing without T.J. Watt. Defense is doing just fine without him. Got caught up with Brandon Eccles. Austin looking for a wall of blocking and a flat
return. Illegal block in the back. Receiving team number 15. 10-yard penalty. First down.
Tonga through the air. Steelers take over at their 19 after the penalty on the punt. And a drop by Darnell Washington starts the
win streak has been their defense and the ability to take the ball away from the opponent. And now would be a good time. They've had 10 to get back in this ball game if this defense can come up with a big play.
Hand to Warren. Not much. Last down and long for Pittsburgh as the Dolphins try and force a much-needed 3-and-out. Historically, so good against the blitz. Some back out. Freiermuth makes the catch, and he gets popped. And it's Freiermuth get into it a little bit, and we'll see who it's against.
Yeah, this is
like conduct, taunting. Defense number 20. A 15-yard penalty. First down. That is number 20.
Personally didn't see anything after the play, but we'll take a look at it and see if we can't follow it. That's not much at all, in my opinion. I don't know. I think it's a terrible call.
Isaac Seumalo came out of the ballgame. Here's a nice run by Gainwell. Typically, the extra offensive lineman comes in to take Seumalo's spot.
Yeah, and exception at left tackle in recent weeks. He's a good one.
Seumalo in the medical tent as Gainwell gets a first down on the ground.
We have an 18-point lead and possession of the ball. A lot of things have to go wrong for you not to win.
Play clock at 1. Flag on the play. Rodgers is going to try and pick up some yards.